So far in this video series, you've seen examples of how to create relatively simple EQs in Phenex. So for example, a character may describe the premaxilla as having a decreased size relative to the dennary. Now, sometimes you may come across a character that describes an entity that's not named in the ontology, that doesn't have a corresponding term in the ontology. And it may be the case that you wouldn't even want to add it to the ontology. So for example, anterior process of maxilla, if we searched for that within the Uberon anatomy ontology, you can see that it doesn't autocomplete to that name, to that term, and it doesn't match any that are existing within Uberon. So in this case, what we can do is create what's called a post-composition for this structure. And a post-composition combines multiple terms, multiple existing terms from different ontologies to create a new one on the fly. So to do this, we'll go to the entity field and right-click and select Edit Post-Composed Term. That'll bring up a post-composition editor. And within the genus field, we'll select the process term, which updates to anatomical projection. And the anatomical projection, in this case, is part of the anterior region, which in turn is part of, and you'll right-click anterior region and hit Create Post-Composed Term. And you can see anterior region moved up to the genus, and say that this is part of the maxilla. And then hit OK, and hit OK again, and then you can see your final post-composed term that you just created here. Anatomical projection, part of the anterior region, part of the maxilla. So that's how you can create a post-composed term within Phenex.